The Vatican announcing Pope Francis has died. The Pope faced several health complications over the last several months, including an extended stay in the ICU while battling pneumonia. He was 88 years old. Hundreds of thousands of people of the Catholic faith call the DMV home. And DC News Now's Randy Bass is standing alongside some of them as they head into the National Basilica. Randy.
Yes, the next Mass here at the National Basilica gets underway at 12:10 p.m. in about 10 minutes. And as you may be hearing now, those bells are tolling quietly from the bell tower here at the Basilica. Those bells will toll 88 times for the late 88-year-old Pope Francis. The Vatican reported this morning he died overnight, just hours after participating in Easter Sunday activities with the Vatican and meeting with Vice President J.D. Vance. This spot here bringing up fond memories of the Pope for Washingtonians, remembering his visit to the Basilica almost 10 years ago in September of 2015. 25,000 people gathered here around the Basilica for the first canonization on U.S. soil. He also went for a ride around D.C., greeting people lined up to see him. He also addressed a joint session of Congress here. Pope Francis, known as a more progressive figure within the church in recent years, we talked with grieving parishioners this morning heading into the Basilica.
We just have to pray for the church, that we stay together. And so that's my feeling right now. And we have to have another strong man to continue this work.
And as for what comes next, overseas, a ritual begins within the Vatican, including the transfer of the Pope's body to a coffin, followed by a public viewing over the next several days, followed by a burial service. And here at the Basilica, they are hosting Mass and various services throughout the day. Stick with us as we continue to cover this developing worldwide story. In Northeast D.C., I'm Randy Bass, DC News Now.
All right, Randy, thank you very much. President Trump reacting to the death of Pope Francis, saying that
I just signed an executive order putting the flags of our country, all of them, all federal flags and state flags, at half-mast in honor of Pope Francis. So he was a good man, worked hard, he loved the world, and it's an honor to do that.
And again, the president saying that all flags will fly at half-staff to honor Pope Francis. And with the death of Pope Francis, a series of carefully planned rites and rituals well before the conclave to elect his successor begins. Before his death, Pope Francis revised various rites to last year to simplify the funeral rituals, allowing for burial outside the Vatican. But core rituals remain the key moments that must be observed. And first taking place is his home, then in St. Peter's Basilica, and then in the place of burial. Now, after Pope Francis's death, the head of the Vatican Health Service will examine his body and then dress it in white. His body is then brought to the Basilica, and the coffin will be sealed the night before his funeral. The funeral is presided over by the Dean of the College of Cardinals. Of course, many are familiar with the centuries-old ritual involving sacred oaths by the cardinal to elect a successor. The piercing of ballots with a needle and thread after they're counted, and the burning of the ballots to produce either the white or black smoke to signal if a new leader for the world's 1.3 billion Catholics has been chosen.